Hello, congressional candidate Jeff Burdick here to talk the Green New Deal, which I passionately support. That's why Friday I joined thousands of local climate activists, young and old, at the state capitol. As the Sacramento Bee reported, one of the highlights came when 13-year-old Supriya Patel addressed the rally and called on my opponent, Ami Bera, to co-sponsor a national climate emergency. It was extremely inspirational. Unfortunately, I doubt she'll hear anything back from Bera except his usual double talk. This is because Bera regularly tells his constituents that while he agrees with the aspirations of the Green New Deal, he can't endorse it because it's, well, only aspirational. I know, it makes no sense. Just classic political doublespeak to hide the fact that Bera probably doesn't support the Green New Deal, or he'd have already co-sponsored. Also consider he regularly says Congress urgently needs to pass legislation to help innovate new technology for removing carbon from our atmosphere. Nice words, but consider that as Vice Chairman of the House Committee on Science, Space, and Technology, he's uniquely positioned to have already introduced this bill. But with the 2020 elections about to grind most legislation to a halt, he's missed his window. So much for how urgent this issue is for him. Like I said, all words, no action. But in me, climate change activists get the opposite. I began my professional career working for the grassroots department of the National Wildlife Federation. As a journalist, I wrote about advanced recycling programs in Switzerland, hiked melting glaciers, and toured the Amazon basin. I even still ride public transportation to work every day. And of course, I support the Green New Deal and applaud all the Democratic presidential candidates who've put forward their proposals. Because what we can't afford with climate change is any more of this inaction and double talk that we get from the likes of Ami Bera. Which brings me back to 13-year-old Supriya Patel. As inspirational as she was Friday, she unfortunately doesn't have a vote in the March 3rd primary. So I'm counting on Sacramento voters like you to take action so we elect a member of Congress who's committed to actively addressing the most critical issues facing our country and planet. Thank you, and I hope you join my effort today.